Hi, my name is Garrett. I'm a C6 quad, and I'd like to show you some of my techniques for bed mobility and bed transferring. So I get my chair as close to the bed as I can, lock it down. You can see my bed's a little higher than my chair, so it's kind of an incline transfer. So I take my feet off the foot plate. Kind of get myself to the front of my chair, and then I swivel my legs over so that I'm right next to the bed. And then I do a depression lift and get my butt over on the bed. So alright, now that I'm in this position, I need to get my legs up on the bed. Now for me, I'm able to use my spasticity beneficially, and I'll show you how I do that. So once I'm here, I'm going to use momentum, throw myself backwards, pull my right leg up, and because I have so much spasticity in my legs, my left leg just automatically follows. And that's how I get up onto the bed. Okay. Before I figured out that I had enough spasticity in my leg to just swing it up onto the bed, I did kind of a leg by leg approach to getting on the bed. So I still do the momentum to swing my body up onto the bed, but I'll wait till my leg loses its spasticity so I can show you how I would get to get my left leg on the bed. Okay, so without the spasticity, I would get my right leg up and prepare, push it out, and I would reach back again and I would just drag my left leg up. Now I understand a lot of you don't have spasticity like I do to help out like that. So this works as well, it just takes longer for me and wears out my muscles more. But essentially, works just as well. So there's one more method of getting onto the bed that I'd like to show you. I don't use this too often, but if you do not have spasticities in your legs in order to create that pendulum effect to get onto the bed, and you don't like doing the leg by leg technique, this is another technique I used to use early on, which can be tough, but makes it easier for some, and I tried using it for a while before I figured out my other method. Now this method is called the egg roll. You take both your hands, lock it underneath your knees, and you put your left elbow into the bed and use your left elbow as kind of a fulcrum point to swing your legs back up and over, and both onto the bed at the same time. And then you can lock your right hand under and pull your left leg up, and pull your right and left leg up at the same time. And now that I'm here, I want to be able to sit up. So what I'll do is I'll push my right leg forward. I have spasticity here too, so it actually helps me sit up too. So I keep my right hand underneath my right leg, use my left hand around my left leg, and I can pull myself up into a sitting position. Just like that. And when I'm going to bed, because of our problems with pressure sores, as many of you quads and paras know, it's bad to stay in one place or to be in one position for too long. The way I deal with it is I spend all day in my chair, so I'm always on my butt. Therefore, when I sleep, I never sleep on my back or my butt. So I'm always either on my side or my stomach. And the way that I like to get onto my side or my stomach is I shift towards the left of the bed. I pull my left leg up over my right, and then I can just turn myself around and walk my elbows into this position. And then now, this is called the prone position. And in prone, I can sleep on my stomach. This helps to keep pressure off your backside, your tailbone, your butt. Now I'll show you how I get off the bed. Pretty much is the same as getting on bed, but in reverse. Do just some depression lifts to move my butt towards the edge. Push my legs over. Use my chair to support myself while I swing my legs off the bed. Now, I told you before my bed was higher than my chair. This makes it really easy to get off my bed. The transfer over onto my chair ends up being a lot easier than the transfer onto my bed. As you and I'm back in my chair. Well, thank you for watching. Please feel free to leave comments, suggestions, or anything you'd like to say. I'm looking forward to hearing your responses. Have a good day.